Do you have any predictions?
Well, I made my prediction. I do believe that the CCP, which is the same as ByteDance, and ByteDance is the same as the CCP, is going to decide that they'd rather hold on to $300 billion than lose $300 billion and lose this propaganda. They're losing the propaganda weapon that is TikTok. I think that's happening based on what I've seen in the hearing so far. And I think on the eve of the banning, or maybe into the first implementation of it, they decided they come to some sort of agreement to spin the asset. So my prediction is this time next year, TikTok is a publicly traded company whose majority of governance and asset holders are U.S. based.
So if they get spun, that means that they're selling it to the public on the public markets. Is there a possibility, you think, of a sale, or not a forced sale, but a negotiated sale? That was what Trump wanted to do. He was trying to get Microsoft to buy them.
Yeah, I don't know who can afford it. I guess, I mean, this is, if I'm TikTok, I'm like, well, as soon as if I'm ByteDance, my attitude is, if we give the U.S. enough comfort that they will let us be an independent company with an independently traded stock, that stock is going to go apeshit in a good way. And so the price they could get from Microsoft under the auspices of solving a problem would probably be a discount or significantly lower than what the thing would trade on as an independent company that had solved this security problem by virtue of the spin. It strikes me that a spin to U.S. investors with U.S. governance and U.S. regulatory oversight around the product and data storage and all that good stuff creates a company that will probably be worth $500 billion to $1 trillion by next year. And I think the owners of ByteDance and the CCP are going to go, no, you don't. You can force us to spin it. You can't force us to sell it to a U.S. company. And I don't know who would buy it for that kind of premium right now. Because even a company like, the obvious one in my view is Microsoft. And Microsoft has about a $2 trillion market cap. ByteDance isn't going to let this go cheap, nor is the CCP. So say it's $500 billion. I don't even know if Satya Nadella would have the backbone to do issue an additional 20% of shares to buy TikTok. That would be largely a bet the ranch type of acquisition. And as exciting as it would be for him, he doesn't need to do it. The company is firing on all 12,000 cylinders. So I think what you have here is the incentives are aligned such that a spin probably makes the most sense. And by the way, I just want to say, everyone I've met at TikTok, they're lovely people, Ed. They're lovely. I think they deserve to be rich. I just don't want people from the CCP elegantly intervening in these algorithms and doing what I would do if I were working for the CCP, and that is put our thumb on the scale of anti-American content. I think they deserve to be rich. I think they will be rich. I think it's an incredible product, and I'll buy stock at some point. But I do think it's going to be. I think it's going to be an independently traded company by this time next year.